In the previous video, we looked at creating classwork in Google Classroom, sharing that work with students who have joined your class, and how grading works on both the teacher and student side. In this video, we'll look more in-depth about grading, and we'll also see how Classroom and Drive work together to make grading easier. We'll also look at linking Google Docs to your classroom assignments. From my class homepage, I can see for each question and assignment how many students have turned in the work and how many have not. If I click any question or assignment, I can see my entire class, listing those who have turned in and those who haven't. I can filter the list to show either group. For any student, I can click the thumbnail or link to see the actual turned in assignment, or I can access student work from the student list on the left side. Up here is the point value of this assignment with a default value of 100. I can click to change it or change it to ungraded. I can go one by one and assign each student a score, and I can add a private note to a student down here. When a grade is ready, I can click here to return the grade to the student. Or I can enter all of the grades at once, click here to select all students who have turned in, and use the global return button. Students will then be able to see their grades for this assignment. When my grades are ready and returned, I can click the gear icon and choose Copy All Grades to Google Sheets. These are grades for all questions and assignments for the class, and return grades are displayed here. I can also see overall class averages and averages for each assignment. If I make grade changes directly in the sheet, the averages will update. As shown in a previous video, there are add-ons for Sheets that can be used to send grades or missing assignments to each student via email. Classroom also integrates with Google Drive. When I access Drive in my Google account, I automatically have a folder called Classroom, and in this folder are folders for each of my classes. If I want to add a resource into a class folder, I can create a Google Doc, or slides, or sheets for students to refer to. Then, in Classroom, I can link to this document when creating an assignment for this class. I'll add an assignment and click the Drive icon to link the doc. I can choose whether students can only view the file, or to allow them to edit it, or whether a copy will be created for each student for them to work on individually. On the student side, the new assignment will appear in the class stream. Because the teacher had a separate doc created for each student, the student's name appears as the prefix before the doc title. The student would open the doc, complete it, then click Turn In. Or the student can turn in the completed assignment from within Classroom. On the teacher side, I can click the assignment to see who has completed it, and click an individual student's link to see their work. The default editing mode is Suggesting, so that the student can see what I've changed. Then I can return it to the student, and the student can see my suggestions.